Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protected chief.
First opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a match between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Case, what do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day's debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Set to get his day started, Dustin Pedroia, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 0-1 delivery. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Striding in for Boston, Justin Lewis. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Betts, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. Lewis is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one is fouled away.
Play more gap to gap and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Fouled off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Next up for the Red Sox, number 32 comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ball 3.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Tribe coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Powers starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
A ball and 2 strikes. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that's allowed out number 1. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
A ball and no strikes. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 to count. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Indians leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To his right, Lindor. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Soxs are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Martin, playing here in his age 31 season, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bradley Zimmer would be next. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Swihart.
Here comes the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Naquin. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Bradley.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Zimmer.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he?
batting,
That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Lewis.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, number 32, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and 0, here it is. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Martin. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Time now for the Indians' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Too high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is under it. And that retires the side. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bounce it to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
So a full count now.
3-2.
That curveball stayed up at the point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
There's ball 4.
Take your base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Lindor.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
Now
that
batting,
good straight
the
changeup,
first
El
baseman,
Cambio. There's
Carlos.
not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now Carlos Santana, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Santana has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Boston.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Blake Swihart. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swung on and missed. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Indians.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Popped him up. Lewis is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it.
But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Board here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard